What do you do when someone you love is destroying herself?
Felicia.
I can't get her out of my mind. When I saw her that other day, I think she may be an alcoholic. I just wish I knew for sure.
Well, come on. Let's get you dressed.
Where are we going?
To find the answer to your question. Here we are.
What are we doing here?
There is someone here I want you to meet. Now, he's going to be able to answer all your questions about Felicia.
How? Does he have a little crystal ball?
Dr. Rodriguez is a counselor with alcohol and drug abusers. After talking with him, you'll have a better idea of how to deal with your mother.
Kevin, I don't know what I want to do.
I'm going to go look for him. Just wait here. I'll be right back.
Alcoholism, a merry-go-round named denial. This looks really good, really uplifting.
So, what are you into?
Excuse me?
What are you into?
Besides telling creeps like you to buzz off?
Calm yourself, lady.
Look, you should thank me for being easy on you, all right?
Look, I can play this game as long as you want to, but I think it would be a lot easier on the both of us if we just got right down to it.
You don't give up, do you?
Well, just tell me to go away and I will.
Go away.
You know, I used to be just like you once. I was shy and kind of quiet.
Oh, you're saying I'm skyward quiet?
Only I had better taste in clothes.
Really?
But I didn't want to admit what I really wanted. Now, come on. Isn't that what you're thinking right now?
Now, see, what I'm thinking right now would probably involve your lips in a staple gun.
Are you always this tough?
Are you always this obnoxious?
Only when I know I can make someone feel better.
Look, I am here with my boyfriend to talk to some Dr. Rodriguez guy, all right? So if you wouldn't mind, I would...
Dr. Rodriguez. Oh, great guy. And handsome, too. But he's one of the best here. I highly recommend him.
Oh, goody. I feel so much better now with your endorsement.
So, are you into booze or drugs? Both, huh?
Listen, can you just please leave me alone here?
Victor!
Kevin.
Hi.
Wait a minute.
This is Victor Rodriguez.
Dr. Rodriguez?
That's the one.
Well, you two have already met.
Well, let's just say we've already exchanged pleasantries.
So, how did you think you guys know each other?
Well, Kevin was the prosecutor who sent me to jail.
How nice for you both.
I did 18 months.
For what?
Victor was a drug dealer.
I was a much better user. Coffee?
Yeah, please.
Well, you said this guy was a counselor here.
I am. I'm also recovering from dual dependency.
Dual what?
Shop talk. That means I was a junkie and a drunk.
Victor went straight when he was in prison.
Must have been tough for you.
Oh, it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life. But I went back to school after I got out of jail, got my degree, and wound up here a couple of times a week.
And how long have you been clean?
5 years.
And so what happened to your accent?
Well, you do what you can. Actually, I owe a great deal to this man right
Hey,
here.
now, you did all the work yourself.
But you were the one who pointed me in the right direction.
By sending you to jail?
Well, looking back on it, it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. So, how can I help you today, Lorna? I'll be nicer now.
Me too.
So, is there someone you know who has a problem?
My mother is an alcoholic. Only she's the one that doesn't know it.
Well, she knows it. She just can't face it.
I wonder sometimes if I'm wrong.
Well, if you think there's a problem, there usually is.
But how can I know for sure? I mean, she goes out and she runs her own restaurant. She writes her novels.
So
So, if she can do all of these things, then she probably doesn't have a problem, right?
Lorna, the vast majority of people who have drug and or alcohol problems are what we call functional. Now, your mother could very well be an alcoholic, and she could cover it for years.
Great. Well, how do I know for sure?
A quick game of 20 questions, and you'll have your answer.
Kevin.
It's up to you.
All right. Fine. Let's just get this over with, all right?
Has your mother lost time from work because of her drinking? Is her drinking making her unhappy?
I think so.
Has her drinking affected her reputation?
Yes.
Does she have remorse after drinking?
Sometimes.
Does your mother experience blackouts?
Yes.
Does she have difficulty sleeping because of her drinking?
Yes.
Has she ever been hospitalized due to alcohol intake?
Yes.
And finally, does your mother drink alone? Lorna, these questions I've asked you are from Johns Hopkins University Hospital. They determine whether a patient has a drinking problem or not.
And how many yeses does it take to be an alcoholic?
3. Your mother has 16 of 20.